Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the August 22nd, 2024 meeting of the Village of Pinehurst Historic Preservation Commission. As you can see, we have new digs. We've moved uptown a little bit today due to the severe issues and severity of our application before us today. We'll get us going. The purpose of this commission is to decide applications for certificates of appropriateness for new construction or major work within the Pinehurst Historic District, and to do so by conducting hearings and making findings of fact when such applications come before us. By law, the Commission is directed to take no action except to prevent construction or alterations that would be incongruous with the special character of the Historic District. My name is Richard Vinson. I'm the chair of the Commission, and I'll ask each commissioner, starting from my left, to state his or her name for the record.
Joe Iverson.
Lee Fabiani.
Kara Mathis.
David Herring.
Thank you. Justin Bramlage is absent, but we do have a quorum, so we'll go ahead and proceed. From staff, we have Shelby Grove, Maria Carpenter, and Michael Mandeville. I believe only Maria will be presenting today, so she'll be the only one sworn in. First order of business is to review and approve the minutes of our last meeting. All commissioners have been provided with copies of the draft minutes, and I'll ask any commissioner if they have any changes or any issues with the minutes. Okay.
Nope.
Seeing none, is there a commissioner who will go ahead and make a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Motion made from Joe Iverson. Is there a second?
Second.
Second for David Herring. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. None? Okay. May I now have a motion to move into the public record?
So moved.
Second.
I beg your pardon, public hearing. First, second
Still
from
second.
David. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed? Okay. We are now officially in the public hearing. This is a quasi-judicial hearing. That means that anyone desiring to testify must be sworn in, and the Commission is required to consider only facts presented in this hearing. The proceedings also video recorded. I'm going to go ahead and ask the Commissioners if they have visited the one site on the docket, and whether they had any ex parte communications with respect to the case before us today. I'll start on my left. Joe?
No communication.
Okay, visited the site, no ex parte communication? Okay.
Visited the site, no ex parte communication.
Very familiar and visited the site, no ex parte communication.
Visited the site, no ex parte communication.
Visited, no communication.
Thank you. In this afternoon's case, the Commission will hear, first hear a presentation by staff, which will be a summary of the application, the staff's evaluation of the extent to which the application complies with the Commission standards for such an application, or whether it raises any issues that require further information. The staff's comments on the application, as well as where appropriate, their recommendations for Commission action. The application and its supporting documents, as well as the staff's detailed report, will then be entered into the record. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question staff about the report and the testimony. Next, the applicant or the applicant's representatives will have an opportunity to provide any additional information supporting the application and to address any questions or issues identified in staff's testimony. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question the applicant witness or witnesses. After the applicant's presentation, if there is any member of the public who wishes to present any evidence either in support or if in opposition to the application, they will have an opportunity to come forward, and then I'll ask them to identify themselves, and I will swear them in. They will then present any reasons why they believe the application should either be granted or denied. Please remember, the Commission is interested in facts only that will help us decide whether the proposed work would be congruous with the special character of the Pinehurst Historic District. As chair, I have the right to exclude testimony that is not relevant to that subject, but I'm also not required to do so. Commissioners will then have an opportunity to question you about your testimony. If the applicant or staff wishes to respond to your testimony, I will permit them to do so. I'm now going to go ahead and swear Maria in. Will you stand, raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony, well, let me do it backwards. Let me do it the right way instead of backwards. Would you please state your name for the record? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give to the commission with respect to the case on our docket today shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. If you're ready, why don't you kick us off, Maria?
The purpose of this public hearing is to consider a request for a major certificate of appropriateness within the Pinehurst Historic District for the addition of a pavilion at 1 Carolina Vista Drive. The property is identified as Moore County Parcel ID number 000-25800. The property owner and applicant is Pinehurst LLC. So the applicant is proposing to build a pavilion to serve as a place to stage golf bags and meet up with caddies. The pavilion will be located besides the Paget Learning Center, and it will consist of wood columns atop brick piers. The columns will be painted off-white with red brick piers and gray asphalt shingles. And this does require review from this board because it is new construction or additions not considered to be minor work. The public hearing was noticed in accordance with the PDO and North Carolina general statutes, and you can see the subject property in the hashed out area here, and all the properties outlined in red where the property is notified. Here's just an overview so you can kind of see where the pavilion will be going. We have the clubhouse here, the Paget Learning Center, and then the pavilion will be located next to that. And here we have it just a little bit closer. You can see what it should look like. Here's some elevations. Open with the wood columns, the brick piers, and a roof over it so they can stage the golf bags. The applicant has submitted an application and provided additional documentation in an attempt to satisfy the burden of proof. The commission needs to determine today if the addition is congruous with the historic district and if it meets the standards. And I would like to submit into the record the staff report with attachments and exhibits, this presentation, and the application and applicant's materials and exhibits.
Thank you, Maria. Without objection, materials referred to by staff are hereby admitted into the record. Fellow commissioners, are there any questions for staff? Nope. Okay. Seeing none, I know the applicant is here. I'm assuming they would like to say something as per usual. We'll give you the opportunity to hear from you. Thanks, Galvin. If you can come forward, very familiar with you, as we all are. If you'd state your first name, last name, if you could spell your last name, and then I'll swear you in. Thank you. You want to raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give to the commission with respect to this application shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay. Thank you. You're welcome to come forward, or you can stand up there wherever you're more comfortable. Okay. And I'll just, if you could, speak as clearly and loudly into that microphone so we can pick you up.
Sure.
So you heard Ms. Carpenter's presentation, staff's presentation. Is there anything you would like to add?
So we're going to be matching the paint color to the existing columns that we have, and the existing columns that are around the clubhouse and the pavilion, and then the same with the brick. The brick will be just matching the brick that's there. So that's it's just a place to meet up with caddies for us to store bags, just different than the current caddy meetup space down below. So meant to improve the experience.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, sir.
Okay, there may be a few questions for you. I'm not
Sure.
sure. We'll ask the commissioners.
I was really trying hard to find shutters and stuff, but you stole my only two questions, that you're matching existing material colors, so that's fine.
No windows here either,
I know.
David.
Darn
No windows.
Volumes. No mullion patterns, no siding.
You got his number? The shingles here, I should have looked better when, at the Paget Learning Center. What, is that a,
It's just going to match the Paget Learning Center.
okay, so substantially similar?
Correct.
Okay. And then it's not on the application here, but if you're, we're not too concerned, but more curiosity. When you're underneath the roof and you're looking up, it looks like there's some trim detail there, whether it's sort of tongue and groove. Is that painted a color or stained a color?
It would just be the painted white,
Got it.
or
Okay,
the off-white.
got it. That's all I had. Joe? Angelique? I gotta drag it out. We're gonna beat the record. Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see, we'll open to the public. Is there any member of the public who wishes to present any evidence either in support or in opposition to the application? This will be your opportunity to come forward. Seeing none, we will move on. Commissioners, no other questions. Then we will go ahead and we'll close the record in this case. Any deliberation by the commissioners, or is someone ready to make a motion?
I can make a motion.
Okay.
I move that the Historic Preservation Commission approve a certificate of appropriateness, COA 2024-00112, and find the proposed major work at 1 Carolina Vista is consistent with historic district standards and is deemed congruous with the Pinehurst Historic District based on the testimony given, the material submitted, and the findings of fact.
Thank you, Kara. Is there a second?
Second.
Angelique? One will poll the members to drag this out a little bit. I'll start with you, Joe. Yay.
Fine.
Angelique?
Favor.
Aye. Richard?
Yes.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Tough
You
one.
have your COA. Okay. That concludes the public hearing. I'll ask for a motion to move into, to close the public hearing and move into the regular commission meeting.
So moved.
David, is there a second?
Second.
Second from Angelique. All those in favor? Aye.
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 None nay. Okay. Public meeting is closed. We've moved into our regular commission meeting. Thank you all. This is a public meeting, and you're all welcome to stay and observe, but only members of the commission and its staff may speak. Commissioners, you've all been provided of the minor work staff approvals. Everyone had a chance to review. I believe there were 2 items on there. Were there any questions? Any questions for staff? Okay. Seeing none. Next meeting's in front of you, 9/26. In this room. I guess, is there any other business to attend to? Nope.
Shelby's last meeting.
No, what?
What?
Why? What?
Oh, okay. Shelby will be moving, so we are very sad to be losing her.
Why? Oh, what part? Yeah, I'm from Bucks County. And we could have connected on that, but now you're leaving.
Oh. Well, we appreciate everything you've done for us and how you constantly help us in the background, many of us, myself included. So,
Here, here.
yeah, thank you. Would you like to have a 30-minute speech? And
Stop it,
I know
Richard.
Maria would appreciate that. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. We really appreciate
Yeah.
everything. Wish you best of luck. Yeah. Okay. I believe we can go ahead and close this. Can someone make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
From David. Second from Kara. All those in favor?
Aye.
Seeing none? Okay, we're done. Thanks, everyone.
Man, this setup worked great. It was so fast.